welcome back to my channel. I hope that you're doing well. Welcome to another video and welcome back to another weekly vlog. I am picking right back up where I left off from my last vlog, and I'm finishing my last book of the month. I do need to finish These Violent Delights by Chloe Gong. I am buddy reading this with Mike, and we are going to be discussing it on Friday, so I have to finish it before then. But I would definitely like to finish it before the month is over. My goal is to kind of finish this within the next 2 days, and that way it kind of frees up some space for me to start reading and getting a head start on my April TBR. I do have several books on that TBR that I would like to finish as soon as possible, but this is going to be my main focus for the next 2 days, and then over the next, the rest of those days for the rest of the week, I will be starting my April TBR, which the first book that I'm reading without a doubt is going to be Actor Age, Evie Brown, and I'm so excited to read the conclusion to the Brown Sisters series, but also get more into Talia Hibbert's world and her writing, and I just love her so freaking much, and I cannot wait to read the last book, although I am sad that it's over, although I can still reread them anytime because, as you guys know, it's one of my favorite romance series of all time. Also, I'm gonna just put it out there, my nose is currently on fire! Oh my god. I itched my nose, but I recently just went and ate pho, and I have pineapple? What? Jalapeno juices on my fingers, and now my nose is fucking burning. Holy shit. Okay, I wanted to also let you guys know I picked up a book at work today, so this is going into my haul, which should be filmed in the next couple of days or so, but I have The Kingdom of the Wicked by Carrie Maniscalco. I do now own 2 Carrie Maniscalco books because I own Stalking Jack the Ripper, which Clint sent to me last month when you guys see this vlog, but yeah, I'm really excited to give her a try. I have heard mixed reviews about The Kingdom of the Wicked, but I'm willing to give it a try. Also, we're going to go ahead and start this vlog out with an OwlCrate unboxing. This is a special edition OwlCrate unboxing for the sequel to Bonecryer's Moon. So that is what we're going to open up in here. If I can use my knife properly, then I will open it, I promise. All right. Okay, again, what is with the worms? Why must we do worms? I think in the box, it's just going to be the book. So yeah, just the book. But, oh, I see sprayed edges. And if you guys know, if you've been watching my OwlCrate unboxing, you guys know I wish that OwlCrate would do sprayed edges on every single one of their books. And so the fact that this has sprayed edges and gorgeous ones at that, I'm so freaking excited. So this is a signed exclusive OwlCrate edition. This is what the book looks like, and this is Bonecryer's Dawn. The cover's stunning. The cover's absolutely fucking stunning. I love the purple. I feel like purple is a pretty underused color in the book world, but I freaking love this. And then, are you ready for this? You can't really tell on camera, but these are silver, sparkly sprayed edges. Like, stop it. Just stop it. That's the best thing I've ever seen. I love it. It's so cute. So freaking cute. No art underneath, but the spine looks like that. I'm obviously not going to read the synopsis of this, seeing as it is the sequel of the first book, but there is the signed edition there. And honestly, this is absolutely stunning. I'm really excited to get around to this series. I've heard nothing but good things, so I'm really hoping that I love it as well. And I'm just oogling, whatever the word is, these sprayed edges. They just look absolutely beautiful. And you can definitely tell the difference when, like, I put it up next to a book with just regular white pages. Now you can definitely tell those have some gray sprayed edges. So I love it. I love it. And this cover, oh my gosh, the cover's stunning. I will also put up the original so that you guys can see the difference. There we go. Okay, I'm going to put these books away, kind of. Just put them over there. And then I'm going to sit down and get some stuff done. So I will talk to you guys in a little bit. Hi guys, it is currently Tuesday night at 8:34 in the evening, and I am just giving you guys an update. I didn't do any reading last night. I ended up chilling out with my husband, watching a few TV shows, watching some booktube, and going to bed quite late because I couldn't get off of YouTube for so many hours. But besides the point, I didn't end up reading anything last night. However, I was going to pick up the audiobook for These Violent Delights during my drive home. I'm to and from work, but I couldn't listen to it on its own. I just was having a tough time grasping the story, so I definitely want to read physically with this book for sure. So I will have to read this alongside the audiobook when I'm at home. So today I picked up the audiobook for The Deal by Elle Kennedy. This is a new adult college romance. It's a sports romance, and I'm really enjoying it. I'm 32% of the way through already, and it is quite a good time. I'm really enjoying it. It follows Hannah, who was sexually assaulted in her hometown years ago, and now she's in college, and she definitely plays by the rules. She does a lot to protect herself from any future incidences like the one that she had in her past, and so she's very guarded. But during one of her classes, she has a class with the captain of the hockey team, and for the midterm, she passes it, and he bombs the test, and his grades fall too low for him to play hockey, and so he is begging Hannah to tutor him, and she is very adamant on not doing so, but she wants to impress another guy on the football team, and he agrees to make a deal. If she tutors him, then he will help her get the guy. And as you guys can assume, it's going to turn into a little bit more. It was really like a hate to love into a hate to like into a love, and I'm really enjoying it so far. It has good flow. I really like the characters. I think some of the way that men and women are portrayed in this book are a little iffy, but other than that, I'm enjoying it. It is an interesting book, and then it also does have some trigger warnings for sexual assault, so keep that in mind if you are interested in reading it. But so far, so good. And then I also picked up some books when I was at work today. I picked up The Gilded Wolves by Rashani Chokshi. I actually just put this on my wish list last night as I was laying in bed, and so when I saw it come in to the store used, I was like, no way I'm passing this up. And I had this as a library book ages ago, like probably in March of last year. I had this as a library book, and I never got around to reading it, but I do really want to read it, and I've heard good things, and I believe I've heard good things about the sequel as well, so I'm really excited for that. And then I have a middle grade book here, The Mystery of Black Hollow Lane by Julia Noble. This was going to be donated at work today, and I decided to pick it up. I think I saw Jade from JD Ray Reads read this, and she enjoyed it, and it just seems like a really cute middle grade mystery, so I'm excited for that one. And then a used copy of The Boy, the Mole, the Fox, and the Horse came in by Charlie Mackey, and I decided to snag this one up. So I've heard nothing but really good things about this book in particular. Everyone that I've heard has read it, has loved it, and has shed some tears, so I'm really excited to give this one a go and read this one. So this is a quick read, it won't take me too long, but I definitely want to be in the right frame of mind to read this, so I'm really excited to give this one a go. But other than that, that is pretty much all of the information I was going to give you guys. Today is the 30th, which means I have 2 more days to finish These Violent Delights and then read whatever else I'm going to read for the month, and then it's time to do some, end of the month stuff. I do need to film my book haul, my wrap up, and I need to figure out what I'm going to do for my bullet journal for the month of April. So all stuff that needs to happen. Don't know when I'm going to get it done, but I'm going to give it a try. So I will talk to you guys in a little bit. Hi guys, so I just wanted to get on here and give you guys a quick update. I haven't done any more physical reading, but as I was folding clothes and getting the day ready, the night ready for just some house stuff, I was listening to the audiobook of The Deal. I'm estimating about 45% of the way through. I haven't looked at my ebook to confirm, but I have gotten a good chunk of that read tonight. I also filmed my book haul, which I am about to edit right now, so I can get that up to you guys tomorrow. I don't have to work tomorrow, so I'm going to stay up late and read these Vanishing Halves. What the hell is happening in my brain today? These Violent Delights. And then when I'm in bed, I'll probably just end up listening to and scrolling through the ebook of The Deal and seeing how much more of that I can get through tonight. So that's kind of the plan for right now. I'm just going to sit down and edit this video and get everything ready for that. And then because I don't work tomorrow, if I don't get everything finished tonight, then I will finish it up tomorrow. But it will for sure be up to you guys tomorrow for you guys to watch. So yeah, I wasn't supposed to have as many books as I hauled this month, but I did, so it is what it is. But I'm going to go ahead and sit down and edit this video, and I will talk to you guys soon.
Here we go again. Trying hard, but you wanna be my friend.
Hi there, friends. I'm just giving you one last update for the night. I did pick up These Violent Delights, and I got a good chunk of the way through. I am currently on page 2 69. I have about 170 pages left of this, and the audiobook I have about an hour and 40 minutes left. So tomorrow morning when I wake up, I'm going to read like 40 minutes, and then when I come home from work tomorrow, I'll read the last hour, and I will be done with this one, and I'll finish right on time for the end of the month, which is perfect. I got my video up on YouTube. I'm gonna wake up tomorrow and do like the actual stuff for the studio and get it live for you guys. But right now I'm just gonna go lay in bed, listen to my audiobook for The Deal, and relax until I'm ready to go to bed. So I will talk to you guys then. Hi guys, I'm just coming on here to give you a quick update. I'm gonna make this quick because I have to go prep the ribs before I head off to work. But don't mind my donuts. They're just chilling right there, waiting for me to eat them. I haven't had any more time to read. I had to do some video stuff this morning. I was working on some other stuff for upcoming videos, and then I had my therapy session. I'm gonna prep the ribs before I head to work, and then I'm gonna go to work for 2 hours. So that is my update. I haven't done a lot of reading, but I will listen to some more of The Deal on my way to and from work. But I did get a package here for, I believe this is more stationery, so from AliExpress. So I'm going to open this up and see what we got in here. So I don't know if these are washi tape or stickers. I thought these were stickers when I bought them, but this looks more like washi tape. So interesting. Oh yeah, this is definitely washi tape. So we have this one, which is very, very pretty, but I'm a little disappointed that these aren't stickers. I really thought that they were stickers instead of washi tape. So that kind of sucks, but other than that, these are really gorgeous. Then I have this one that's like gold and white with some interesting designs on there. We have another one. These are just like really interesting, like intricately detailed gold and white and like pink and purple designs. Like this one has a lady on the front. Another one that is really pretty and detailed. So I will definitely get some use out of these. I might just cut them up into stickers just to place into my bullet journal because that's what I thought that they were. So maybe that's how I'll use them. I don't know why these ones have like stuff on the side that tells you like what it is. But this one doesn't. It's just empty in the center, but that's what the design is on that one, and on that one. So interesting. I will definitely get some use out of these, but I'm running out of a place to put washi tape. I have another washi tape set right here that I don't know where to put them, so I need to get some more washi tape storage, obviously. But yeah, that is my last stationery update. I have officially gotten everything from AliExpress, so now I'm gonna go and prep the ribs. I will be heading off to work, so I will talk to you guys later. Hi guys, so I just wanted to come on here and give you guys an update. It's currently 9:20 at night. It is Wednesday, and I got home from work. I ate, hung out with my husband, watched some TV with him, and then I finished reading The Deal by L. Kennedy, and y'all, I enjoyed this book so much. I haven't read it through Cawpile yet, but I definitely will do so in just a little bit. But I'm thinking it's either going to be a really high 4-star or a 5-star. I really enjoyed the book. I think that there were a few things about the writing that kind of threw me off a bit. There was some interesting kind of, I wouldn't say necessarily misogynistic, but some of the language that Garrett, the male character, used to describe women was kind of off-putting and kind of like I wouldn't just like, it was just like grimy in some scenes, and like the excuse for that was like, oh, I'm a guy, and like I get that, like no harm against that. I mean, I get it, but the way that it was described, it kind of just felt like icky. But other than that, I really enjoyed it. Although I will say that the thing that I hate the most when it comes to end of romance, like big blow up scene in books happened, and it irks me so much when the plot line for the big breakup at the end of the story is because their parents, the parent of whomever the story follows, told them that they can't be with them anymore, they shouldn't be with them, and they give them these lame ass excuses about why, you know, they shouldn't be with their son or daughter, and it just frustrates me to all holy hell. And you always know that it never sticks, and there's always like a way around it, but it always seems like the end of the world, and they have to break off this relationship, and I don't know, it irks me. And I've read that in a few books now, and it's just like, ugh, I hate it. But other than that, I enjoyed it. I know I'm saying like all the negative things, but I really enjoyed the book. I liked the steamy scenes. The characters together had so much great chemistry. It was really like a hate to love type of romance, and they just vibed off of each other so well. I love the friends in this book, and just the amount of like dedication that they put into their schoolwork. I noticed that a lot of the times when you're reading a new adult romance or even a high school romance, like they drop their hobbies and they drop their life to be in this relationship. And I love the fact that this book really focuses on the fact that they didn't want to do that. They still had their hobbies. The main character is captain of the hockey team, and he still went to practice every day, and he never slipped. He never, relented on that. And he was super avid about what he was doing, and it just was really interesting to watch. And then the main character, what's her name? I can't remember. I can only think of her last name because Garrett calls her Wellesley. Oh, Hannah. Her name is Hannah. She was a singer. She is majored in performing arts, and she had this big showcase that she was really working hard on, and never, not once, did she miss a rehearsal for her boyfriend, or she just didn't relent on the things that she knew that she needed in her life, and neither did he. And it was just so refreshing to see that, and the chemistry that was there was just palpable, and it was just so much fun to read. So I really enjoyed it. I'm definitely gonna run that through Compile right now, but man, it was a really good book, and I'm super excited to read more Elle Kennedy because I was thoroughly impressed. But now I am determined to finish this book before the end of the month. So I'm gonna sit down and read the last hour and 40 minutes of this. I should definitely finish it before midnight if I just sit down and bunker down and just read the rest of this. So that is my plan for the rest of the night. I'm just gonna read this, and then I'm going to figure out what I'm going to read tomorrow, since a whole new TBR starts, and I'm really, really excited for that. So that is my update for the night so far. I will definitely give you guys more updates as I continue to read this one, and I will say that I'm not loving it. I think that there was a lot of hype around this book, and I don't know if I have a huge attachment to the characters, but I think that as I read more, like the feelings that I have for the characters continue to grow. So I'm hoping that that's the case as I continue to read. Right now it's sitting at about a 3-star for me, but hopefully things will change in the last 200 pages or so, and there's still so much book left, so I have no doubt that it'll hopefully get better, because I seem to like it more and more as I read. But it wasn't like a love at first chapter or whatever you want to call it. So that's kind of my thoughts on this one, but I will give you guys more updates as I get further into the book, and I will talk to you guys soon.
Ain't no place to hide, ain't no one to run to. Here we go again. Call my bluff, I'ma be here till the end. I'm the one you ride, I'm the one you ride to. If you don't wanna change, ain't no place to hide, ain't no one to run to. If you don't wanna change, I can help you out, 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 I can help you out. Here we go again. Time is up and I'm calling up my friends. Ain't no wonder why.
Okay, so I am giving you guys my final reading update for the night, and I finished These Violent Delights by Chloe Gong. I powered through. It's 11:47 p.m. I was gonna say a.m. 11:47 p.m. and I finished it. I did run it through Compile, and I gave it a 4-star. It ended up at a very, very low 4-star. I like barely scraped a 4-star, but I'm happy with my rating. I think that I had a hard time getting into the story. I loved the writing. The writing in here was absolutely beautiful. It was really well put together, and it felt very Shakespeare. It felt very poetic, and I think that she pulled from her like Shakespeare retelling really well. It was done really well, and I really enjoyed it. The end threw me for a bit of a curveball. I'm really excited for book 2, and I'm thinking that I'm going to enjoy book 2 a lot more than I enjoyed book 1. I just don't think that I am fully invested in the characters, and I wasn't really fully invested in the plot, but once I got to the end and things started to make more sense, I had a better feeling about the book as a whole, and when I got to the end, it felt worth it. So usually when I rate my books, it's based off of either character work or plot, and I didn't really connect to either one, but I still feel like it deserves the 4-star for the writing and the detail that she put into this book to make it what it was. The amount of political intrigue that's in this book was really well done. So there's a lot of things in here that I have to give Chloe Gong high props for. I can't say that I absolutely loved it. I don't know if it'll be a new favorite, but I still stand by my review. I don't know if that makes any sense, but hopefully, like, you guys can relate. Like, sometimes you really do give a book better ratings based off of the total execution and not so much on the enjoyment. And for this particular case, the execution was done really well. I didn't fully connect with the story and the characters. So I'm really hoping that when the second book comes out in this duology that I end up loving it, because I think the first book was done really well. And I think that upon a reread of this book, so when the second book comes out, I will do a reread of this, and I think that I will enjoy it a little bit more than the first time around. There's not very many books that I can say that I think that I would enjoy it more on a reread, but I think this is one of those examples. So this book is done. I officially finished every single book that I wanted to read this month. I read 17 books this month, so I will take that as a freaking win. And then tomorrow, I'm gonna have to sit down and do my bullet journal because I didn't get to do that. Which means that's 2 months in a row that I didn't do a video on it, but that's okay. There's always next month. So yeah, I have to find my bullet journal. I don't even know where it is right now, but that is my plan for the night. I'm just going to fill out my bullet journal, get everything ready for my wrap up so I can film that tomorrow. I was also listening to the audiobook while I was playing Zoo Tycoon, and oh, what a throwback. I watched Mia Maples do a video on it on her she has a second channel where she does gaming videos. And I saw her playing it, I was like, I need it. So I automatically went and bought it. And now that's another game that I'll be playing, so good times. But yeah, that is pretty much my update for now. I will check with you guys tomorrow. Hi guys, so I just wanted to come on here and give you guys an update. Happy April Fool's Day, happy April 1st. And it's the first day of the month of April, which means that I get to start my TBR today, which I already did. So I'm really excited to talk over the book that I decided to pick up for today. And I'm so glad that I did because I'm having an absolute freaking blast. And I'm not surprised. I knew I was going to love this book as soon as it came out, like the knowledge came out that we were getting a third book. And let me just stop talking about it and just show you it. Actor age Eve Brown, and come on, this is so cute. I'm already more than halfway done with this book. I have been flying through. I'm on page 196 of 370-ish pages, and I'm loving it. I'm loving it so much. I plan on finishing it tonight. I'm just gonna sit down and binge the rest of this book because, my god, am I having a freaking blast. I plan on picking up Furyborn soon. It is my book club pick for the month of April, so I do want to get that book read as soon as possible just so I can make sure that it is done before the live show. And then I had some notifications from my library app letting me know that a couple of books that I had put on hold are now available for a secret TBR that I am doing, so I will also be reading those during this week, but I will be adding it on to an entirely different vlog, so I'm going to try to be as secretive about that as I can possibly do, because I don't know how I'm gonna feel about filming 2 vlogs at the same time. I've never done it before, so we shall see how that goes, but I do definitely want to get that over with because it's a vlog that is making me very, very nervous. So without all of that being said, I got some books in the mail, so I wanted to open them up with you guys. Let's see if I can get these open. I will use scissors because I just cannot be bothered. Yay! Okay, so Clint and a whole bunch of people are going to be buddy reading the Bromance Book Club this month, which is the first book in the Bromance Book Club series. And this follows I don't really know what his name is. I've actually never looked into his name. His name is Gavin, and he's having some marital issues with his wife. He finds out that she has been faking the big O for months now, and he decides to go into a book club that specializes in romance novels so that they can learn how to succeed in their relationship. And so that's what this book follows. It sounds like it's going to be very cute. I've heard nothing but good things about the entire series as a whole, and I'm really hoping that I love this. I actually do own the Undercover Romance, so if I love this one, I'll probably end up binging that one because you guys know how I'm feeling about romance right now. I'm just like loving it to the utmost degree, and I'm so excited that I get to read them. So we'll be reading this, I believe, the last week of the month. So excited for that one. And then oh, this is not mine. Never mind. I thought I got another package, but that's Isaac's package. So this is the only book that I got right now, and then I have 2 books coming tomorrow, which I'm very excited about. Katie Wismer, what was I going to try to say? Published her 4th book this month, and it is The Anti-Relationship Year, which is book 2 in the anti-relationship, anti-virginity pact series. I forget what the series is called. Maybe it's The Pact. I think that's the series name. But I had the privilege of reading the arc of the Anti-Virginity Pact when it first came out last year, and then I had the amazing privilege of being a beta reader for the Anti-Relationship Year. I can't get these names right. The Anti-Relationship Year, I beta read that last year in December for Katie, just to give her some feedback on the book before she went into final edits, which was a blast and so much fun, and so grateful and thankful that I was able to do that. So the fact that this book is now out and I get to have a physical copy and support an amazing author, it is amazing. I will leave all of Katie's information in the description box below. She is a self-published author, but she's also a booktuber and author-tuber, so feel free to go check her out. I will leave her in the description, but she is absolutely amazing, and I cannot wait for those books to come in. I actually ordered the Anti-Virginity Pact again because she did new covers for the 2 books, so I will keep my original copy and I will have a second one. So really excited about that, but I'm gonna stop blabbering on now. I'm going to try to finish this up right now. If not, I'm going to start the book for the secret TBR and then get back to this before I head off to bed, but I would definitely plan on finishing it tonight because I'm having a wonderful time. So that is my update for now. I will talk to you guys in a little bit. Hi friends, so just giving you guys an update. I haven't done any more reading for this particular vlog. I was reading for my other vlog, but I just sat down and filmed my wrap up. It took a lot longer than I thought. It's like almost 50 minutes worth of footage. So hopefully I don't actually have that much chit-chatting time in there because hot damn, what the hell did I just talk about? But I'm gonna sit down right now and edit that, and then once I'm done editing, I'm going to pick up the rest of Act Your Age, Eve Brown, and read that. I don't necessarily have to go in early tomorrow, even though I probably will, just so I can get my 6 hours done and I can come home and rest. But yeah, that's kind of my plan for the rest of the night. It's gonna take me a little bit to edit this, and then I'm gonna sit down and read my book because I'm so excited to finish it. So that's my update, and I will talk to you guys when I have some more exciting updates to give you. Okay, so you know when you read a book and you know from the first page that you're gonna love it, and then you get to the end and it's everything and more. Honestly, I cannot even express the amount of happiness that I feel for this book. And Talia Hibbert hit it out of the park once again, killed it. It was amazing, so freaking cute. The main couple in this book is just absolutely adorable. There is some autism rep in here. Basically, Eve gets cut off from her parents after quitting her most recent job, and they tell her that they're cutting off her trust fund and she needs to go find a job, and after a year of having a job, they will give her trust fund back. So she storms off and ends up in this small cottage town, and she stumbles upon a bread and breakfast. That's the word I'm looking for. A bread and breakfast that is looking for help. So she walks in and does an impromptu interview, and the main character, Jacob, hates her on the spot. He's autistic and he likes control and order, and he likes things to be a certain way, and Eve definitely throws off that balance for him. And oh my gosh, from start to finish, they have banter, they have this hate to love experience. She ends up hitting Jacob with her car and breaking his arm and causing all of this, you know, actual physical pain. And so she ends up taking over the B&B while he recovers, and they create this just really wonderful, beautiful romance. But also, like, the representation, I can't speak to how accurate it is, but it felt like the representation for autism in here was just placed in there so nicely and beautifully, and it was so amazing, and I loved it so much. And just like seeing all of the other couples in this book come together and not only simultaneously ruin Evie's life, but make it that much better. It was just so amazing. I loved the side characters. I just loved every part of it. We got a little bit of Zaph in here. We got a little bit of Red in here. Chloe and Danica made their appearances. We have Gigi, the grandma, who is one of the best characters in the entire trilogy. And I could just gush about this all day, and I cannot tell you how much I loved it. I loved it so much that I literally got to the end and I wanted to shed tears because it was just so good. And this series just brings me so much absolute 100% joy that I just cannot wait to reread it again. And honestly, I gush about this the whole time, so please take my advice. If you have not already picked up this romance series and you like romance, do it. You will not be disappointed. You will thank me. You will not be disappointed. You'll come back to me and you'll say, thank you, Kaylani. I really needed this final push. Oh my gosh, it was amazing. So I'm going to stop gushing about this. The first of the month, and I've already finished one book, killing it. It's currently 1:42. I probably shouldn't pick up any more books at the moment because I need to go to bed, but I'm not really tired yet. So we'll see how that fares. But I also just realized that I have a book that I need to read, an ebook, that I'm supposed to finish by Monday, and I haven't even started it yet. So anyways, it was so good, and I just want to talk about it all day, but I cannot. So I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Good night. Hello, friends. Happy Friday evening. I just wanted to come on here and give you guys an update. I did pick up another book today on my way to and from work. I have been listening to All Boys Aren't Blue by George M. Johnson. It is their manifesto biography memoir about their life growing up as a Black queer individual, and it's been really good so far. It's been very emotional and enlightening and educational and sweet and wholesome and hard to read. A lot of their life has been very tough, and hearing their experience and really coming to a better understanding about their life and what they've went through has just been so interesting to listen to. So I'm really enjoying the audiobook. This is my nonfiction pick for the month. And yeah, I'm really enjoying it. I can definitely see why it was being ranted and raved about so much last year. And I definitely can see myself getting a physical copy because it's been a blast to read, and I would definitely like to reread it physically. So far, so good. I'm halfway through it already, and I'm hoping to just listen to it while I finish up this puzzle. Not finish up, but try to work on this puzzle. Either that or I'm going to do a paint by number, something that's nice and calming, but just to listen to the audiobook. So other than that, I have some book mail. These came from the same place. I don't know why they sent them in 2 separate packages, but so Katie Wismer, I think I talked about it in this vlog. If not, I'm not gonna talk about it too much, but I ordered her books. So I got the Anti-Virginity Pact, this is the first book. I already own a copy. I'll pull it out in just a second to show you guys, but I already own a copy of this book, but I really wanted to get the copy that matches the second book, which is the Anti-Relationship Year. This just came out on the 30th, and I did beta read this book, so I have a good idea of what this book entails, but I'm really curious to give it another read through and see the changes that were made throughout the book. So I'm really excited to read this, and I'm so excited to have a matching set. So yeah. Look how cute they look together. Oh my gosh, it's backwards, but so cute. I love it. These covers are absolutely stunning, and I love them so much. So yay, yay, yay. So cute. So that is my book mail for now. Oh, I also brought in some books, so let me go grab those, and I'll grab the other copy of the Anti-Virginity Pact to show you guys the difference. All right, so here is the difference in cover from the original copy, which she published last year, and the new covers, which I have to say I love the new cover so much more. It's so on brand for the book, and it really fits the book really well, and I just really love it. I love what she did. I love the cover design that she went with, and those are the spine differences. So we went from red to black, and I'm not even mad about it, honestly. And I will definitely still be keeping this copy because I love this book so much that I don't mind having 2 copies, but yeah, there's that. And then there's book 2. So there's that. And then the books that I picked up today, I picked up Room by Emma Donoghue. This is a book about a girl who was kidnapped and had a kid during the time that she was kidnapped. And the book is told from the story of the young boy as he grows up in this room that they have spent their life. And it just sounds like it's going to be very interesting, very hard-hitting. I heard Emma from not Balancing the Books, Drinking on My Shelf. She does a Balancing the Books TBR thing, but Drinking on My Shelf, she recommended this book, and I'm really excited to give this one a go. I also picked up another book recommended by Emma, and that is Shuggie Bain by Douglas Stewart. This is a queer coming-of-age story about a boy who's living with his mother who is severely addicted to alcohol, and it's been compared to A Little Life, so I wanted to give this one a go. And then I also picked up another contemporary, which is Jodi Picoult's House Rules, and I believe it follows a young teenager with Asperger's syndrome, and he's on the spectrum, and one of his, I believe his nanny, it turns up dead, and he's really into like true crime and solving mysteries, and so he is convinced that he can figure this out, but that also makes him a suspect. So it's just about that, and this is one of my coworkers' favorite Jodi Picoult books, so I decided to pick this one up and give it a go. So that is kind of my little haul there, except for this one. Had that one for a while, but those are the books that I picked up today. So there we go. That is my book haul. I'm going to clean up kind of the mess that I have in the living room and then figure out something nice and calming to do while I listen to my audiobook. And then I think that I will start maybe The Maze Runner today, but I also got approved for my audiobook for A Court of Mist and Fury. So I also might start this because this is a chunky baby and I would love to get this read ASAP. So that's my updates. I will talk to you guys in a little bit.
Here we go again. Call me up and you wanna be.
Hi y'all, happy Saturday. I just wanted to come on here and give you guys a quick update about some reading. I apologize if you can hear Bailey in the background. She is chewing on her bone and she's quite loud with it, so sorry about that, but I do have some updates. So first and foremost, I picked up The Maze Runner last night, and I read the first like 208 pages in the book last night, and then I picked it up this morning and finished the rest of the book this morning before I went to go see my sister. And I enjoyed this book. I thought that it was interesting. I watched the movie, so it was kind of hard to like separate myself from the knowledge that I already have of this book. So I was just kind of like waiting to get to certain parts because I knew what was coming. And I couldn't help but picture Dylan O'Brien in this role. So that helps with my enjoyment of the book as well, because he's one of my favorite people to watch on screen. I enjoyed it. I thought that it was fun. I thought it was fast paced. I thought that the main character was interesting to like see his thought process throughout the book. I don't think I'm going to talk too much about this series as a whole on my channel, just because I know that the author has been accused of some pretty problematic things in his personal life that I just don't care to advertise on my channel and promote. So I will say that I read it. I gave it a 4-star. I enjoyed it. I will continue on with the series, but I won't be like really talking about this or advertising it that much on my channel. So that's the heads up on that, but I did read it. Also, on my drive to go see my sister, I finished All Boys Aren't Blue by George M. Johnson, and I really enjoyed this memoir. It was so well done. I gave it a 5-star. It was very impactful, very emotional, very hard-hitting. There was some scenes in there specifically about molestation and rape that was very hard to listen to and very, very hard to hear, but I think that it was broached in a really beautiful way, and they really talked about this topic of acceptance and forgiveness and moving on and learning how to really grow from the victim to the victor mindset. And I really, really enjoyed it. This talks about illness as well and death and just what it's like to grow up as a queer Black kid in America. And I just thought that it was really well done. So kudos to them. It was an amazing book, and I will definitely get a physical copy so that I can read it and really lend it out to people that I think really need to hear their perspective on life, because it was really well done. So there's that. And then I also, on my way home, I finished George R. Martin, George M. Johnson's book, and now I have picked up some more of A Court of Mist and Fury by Sarah J. Maas. I read a little bit of this last night, didn't get too far into it, but I am now on page 99, so almost my first 100 pages of this book taken care of. It is a big baby. It's about 630 pages, so still a lot more to go, but I can take one of my tabs out, which is exciting. I was listening to the audiobook, so I didn't do it as I was reading, but I think these are all in like maybe like 14-day increments. So let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It was in 9-day increments, because I think that when I ended up putting these in the last time I was going to read this, I only had 9 days left on the audiobook. So I'm really curious to see how long it's going to take me to get through this, but I'm already really enjoying this. I am loving the deeper exploration that we're getting into Rhysand's character, and I'm sorry, but I can only picture Damon or Ian Somerhalder from The Vampire Diaries as Rhysand, and it furthers my enjoyment of his character so much more, because I can totally see Damon saying these things and giving Feyre the attitude that he gives her, and the snark and the just backhanded comments that he says. It's just like, it's Damon all the way. This is Damon personified, and I love it so much. So I am having a great time. You guys know how much I love Miss Mass and all of her books. So picking the series back up, I was a little bit confused because it's actually been quite a while since I read A Court of Thorns and Roses. So I was a bit confused, but now that I'm back up to date and enjoying the story, I'm loving it. So really excited about that. I don't really know how I feel about Tamlin. I know that I loved him in the first book, but it's like picking between Daemon and Stefan, and I'm sorry, but if you watch Vampire Diaries, you know that Daemon wins. Daemon wins. He always wins. He's so sexy, and I'm kind of hoping the same goes for Rhysand because I really love his character. So that's my update. I'll talk to you guys in a little bit. Okay, guys, so I am just getting ready to head out. We have a birthday party to go to, so I just wanted to give you guys one last update before I leave. I did do some more reading today, and I made it to part 2. I'm on page 136 of A Court of Mist and Fury. Still loving it. Getting some more of Rhysand, which I'm so much enjoying, and I'm really excited to dive more into this. So I think I'll read this some more tomorrow, but I don't think that I will be in any state to read when I get home, so I'll probably talk to you guys tomorrow. Hello, friends. I hope you're doing well. It is currently Saturday evening. I'm just getting off from work, and I wanted to come on here and close out this vlog. It was a very successful vlog. I will tell you that for sure. I haven't edited it, so I don't really know how much reading I really did. I have an idea, but I'm gonna say it was a successful week. I can't talk. A successful week all in all. So I'm just gonna quickly run through the books that I was able to read this week, and then I'm gonna close out this vlog. And if you guys are wanting to see how I do with the rest of my TBR, feel free to stay tuned, and I will let you guys know about that. So the first book that I finished this week was These Violent Lights by Chloe Gong. This was wrapping up my March TBR. I didn't technically have to read this for March, but I did want to finish it before the end of the month, and I really enjoyed this book. I gave it a 4-star. Okay, I say really enjoyed it, but I think that my overall experience of this book was interesting, but I have to give it props for what it did. I gave it a 4-star. It barely scraped a 4-star. I didn't have an extreme attachment to the characters. I didn't have an extreme attachment to the plot, but I loved the writing. I loved the atmosphere. I loved the world. I think the pacing was a bit off for me, and that was the reason why I didn't connect to the characters as much as I wanted to. I also think that because I was reading this via audiobooks sometimes and not always physically, I kind of lost some stuff in translation, and so I think that a reread would serve me good for this book. I will definitely keep it. I definitely want to read book 2, but I'm also like kind of giving the author a little bit of leeway because this is a debut, so I really enjoyed it. I think that the book itself was interesting. The plot and the characters weren't my favorite, but the retelling aspect of this was really awesome, and I really loved the writing. So that was that one. And then I finished Act Your Age, Eve Brown by Talia Hibbert. This was absolutely phenomenally fantastic. I gave this a book a 5-star. I love the characters so much. The character growth, the amazing banter and wit, the characters were just absolutely amazing. I loved the fact that we got to see the rest of the characters from the past books incorporated into the story, and I loved everything about this from start to finish. It was amazing. I also love the fact that there is autism rep in this book, which is amazing. There's also talk of body image in this book as well because Danny is, but Eve is plus size, so it's just amazing. I loved it all around. We have some wonderful representation for a colored character. We have some autism rep. We have some fat positivity. It was just all around amazing, and I cannot wait to reread them because it is amazing. And I can say amazing 500 million times, but I want you to get it that it was amazing. So love that. And then I picked up and read The Maze Runner by James Dashner, and I gave this book a 4-star. It was enjoyable. I think that me watching the movie beforehand kind of hindered my experience of the book itself because I already knew it was happening, but I still really enjoyed it. I liked the writing style, I liked the plot, I liked the pacing. Everything in this book seemed to go well, and I'm excited to pick up book 2. Again, I'm not going to talk too much about this author and these books on my channel for reasons I mentioned earlier, but I did read it and I did enjoy it. Then I read All Boys Aren't Blue by George M. Johnson, and that was a memoir manifesto about their life growing up as a Black queer individual, and it was phenomenal. I gave this book a 5-star. I really loved it. It was amazing. It made me laugh. It made me cry. It was beautifully done. Definitely recommend it if you're looking for a fantastic middle grade nonfiction. Oh my lord. If you really want to hear a really awesome story that has some pack and punch to it, I would definitely recommend that one. And then I read a book for a vlog that is not included in this, so I won't talk about that one, but I am in the middle of 2 books at the moment. One of them I won't talk about because it is for that secret TBR vlog, but this one is the book that I'm currently in the middle of for this vlog, and oh my gosh, I am loving it. As you can see, I only have one little tab left. I started this book this week, and I am flying through it. I am currently on page 439 of 626, I believe. So still have about 100 pages to go, but oh, I'm loving it. I don't want it to end. I love these characters. I just love the two of them together. I'm not going to talk about the characters because it's a big spoiler for the series if you haven't already read it, but OMG, oh, I love it, and all the reveals and all of the tension and all of the amazingness these characters are is just great. Every time I read a Sarah J Maas, it reminds me why she's my favorite, and I enjoy them so much. I know that she has some inclusivity issues with her books, and they're not super diverse, and I get it. I'm fully aware as a Black woman that loves the diversity that's being shown in the last couple of years for books with awesome diversity rep and just things that are not usually in traditional publishing is fantastic, but at the same time, I love them, and I just can't stop loving them. So fault me if you want, but it's been amazing. I cannot wait to finish it and move on to the third book and read A Court of Silver Flames. It's all going to be amazing, but I definitely see why this is the favorite of the 3 books in this particular trilogy, because it's just amazing. Like, I just want to cry every time I read it, and it's just so good, and I'm loving it. So that is that. That is the update I have for that. I'm going to sit down and film a clip for my other vlog that I'm currently in the process of, which is all very confusing, let me tell you. And yeah, I'm gonna wrap up this vlog. I really hope that you enjoyed it. Let me know down below if you have read any of the books that I have read this week and what your thoughts are on them. Please let me know what you guys are reading this week. I would love to chat with you guys about that. But other than that, that is the end of this video. I really hope that you enjoyed it. If you did, please make sure to give it a big old thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe before you leave. And of course, leave any comments, questions, and suggestions in the comment section below. And I will see you in the next video. Bye.